Hey guys, it's me, Tom Wood6, coming at you with part 1 of my new Nagarath campaign. So, yeah, I did the thing. This lad. You know what happened? No audio. So we're...
Your time beckons, ALITH ANAR. Your hatred of the Druki is beyond compare. Your very name strikes fear into their icy hearts, as it should. They are traitors all. In the West, they carry on.
Damn it. Forget. Oh shit, it's gone.
Relations with foreign powers. In the West, they carry on, living their sadistic lives, ignorant that your vengeance nears. Soon they will fall foul of your blade or bow.
Can I offer assistance?
Others, too, inhabit these cold mountains. Some are bestial and fueled by rage, while vermin bring forth plague and death. All thirst for dominance of these frozen lands. Across the great ocean, Cain's servants threaten the heart of Ulthuan. They control a source of great power, one that, if claimed, can twist minds and bestow untold strength. Your time beckons, ALITH ANAR. Cut the heads from the Hydra, and with it, bring an end to this eternal war.
Alright, couldn't go into cinematic mode because I got rid of
ALITH ANAR.
So this is ALITH ANAR. Getting a quick lore rundown. So basically, over here in Nagarath, which is, pay no attention to the fact it's occupied by Dark Elves. Before the Dark Elves rebelled, there were many different houses of Ulthuan. One of them, I think over here, generally, were the Anars, as they were loyal to the Phoenix King.
There was only vengeance.
Long story short, Malekith and Marathi rebel, and after a battle where ALITH ANAR's father was killed, the remnants of the army fall back to their home of Inlandris, which is like over here, generally, to find it completely burned, all of their people dead. Since then, ALITH ANAR has been leading a war of vengeance against the Dark Elves. The justification for him being over here in Nagarath is that he's following Marathi down here, I guess, because she's vulnerable, because she's normally way up here in Gran, so I guess that's a justification.
You may approach.
But it's not a great one.
It shall be done.
In the same patch, they also added the Scourge of Cain, who occupy Nagarath. So
Shadow King.
yeah, so I have a mod. It's called
Time for
Nagarath
blood.
Expanded Roster. So we have Shadow Guard, which are like shadowers with swords. We have a group of Shadow Walkers, who are very elite Nagarathi archers, and we have a Shadow Phoenix. So
Nagarath prepares for war once more.
Units here. And I'm also using all the mods I used last time, all the uniforms and heraldry, all that stuff, ANH's banner overhaul. And if I played someone else, I'm still using all this stuff. I don't get rid of that many mods. I tried to get a mod that puts him in Tor Enlek, but none of them worked, so that's kind of a rip. I just don't know, like... Oh yeah, and new DLC is announced. Yay.
As you say.
Another Skaven lore that's gonna be broken
Understood.
forever and never
Loyal.
fixed. Yay.
Princess of Ulthuan.
Warden of Shadow.
Damn CA.
As you say.
Curse all Druki.
Because you know, I really like the Beastmen.
Archers.
It's
Princess
clear
of
to my
Ulthuan.
eyes now. It should be to all of us that Sia has completely abandoned the Beastmen, leaving them to their fate, pretty much. So we have the Shadow Guard here. These guys are pretty nice. Now all Nagarathis you can see here are fueled by vengeance. This is Shariah, I think it is? Shariah. She, I guess, a Nagarathi noble. This is a Shadow Phoenix. Let me read the quotes. The magic that tore the lands of Nagarath apart left this phoenix twisted, turning itself into a shadow of its former self. And the Shadow Warriors consist of capable warriors molded by their hatred of the Druki. the Shadow Warriors, as well as commanding bands of Shadow Warriors, Shadow Walkers, and an elite retinue of the Nagarathye's finest, accompanying ALITH ANAR into battle. And then Shreya, the hand of the Shadow Crown, wields her dual-bladed spear, masterful precision, spinning it into an overwhelm her opponent's desperate defense. Yeah. So we are gonna slaughter
Princess of Alt One. Rock
And ALITH ANAR sees all Druchii as traitorous scum, pretty much. So we're not going to be exactly that nice to any of them we capture. Let me put it that way. We have these are the Bleak Holds, I believe. They got their heraldry there. They're not going to last.
Vengeance!
Yep.
We will obey.
Now, ALITH ANAR is my favorite high elf because, you know, I don't really like the dark elves that much, and he murders them constantly. So that's nice. These are the Shadow Walkers.
Concealed enemy units!
It will be done.
The remaining Nagarathye are also sometimes referred to as the Asanar,
St. Louis.
which is Elvish, I guess, means new
Understood.
people of Anar.
To battle.
Although they would be mostly known as Nagarath or House Anar. Seeing how, I guess, Dark Elves occupy Nagarath, so
Eviscerate them!
2 objectives in the early game.
Elbride.
That's take out Marathi
Death to all!
and
No mercy!
take Nagarath before
The battle is lost! ALITH ANAR!
before Avalorn gets it.
Let others die!
I'll read ALITH ANAR's description. ALITH ANAR is the Shadow King, a revenant who seeks the grisly
Odious
death of every
Druchii!
dark elf in retribution for Malekith's sins.
Forgive!
So yeah. So once we take out, I have to think of what to do. So are we gonna go after? We need to take out Marathi, or are we gonna go to Nagarath? I think we're gonna go to Nagarath because Marathi doesn't usually do much for a few turns. She just kind of hangs out in the ancient city of Quintex for a few turns. So we have some time. We're gonna build up a force, and then we're gonna retake Nagarath. That's what we're gonna do today. Probably take her out tomorrow. Yep, we only took 7 losses. That's pretty good. I guess some of the Shadow Guard got killed by those Dread Spears. RIP. As I said, this is the Nagarath expanded roster. I'd highly recommend it. It has all kinds of cool units for ALITH ANAR, like the Shadow Phoenix.
Garrison it with my
really,
ALITH ANAR!
ones you wouldn't really expect, like,
I am ready.
let's see this. Like, we have Shadow Hawks, Raven Heralds, a Herald of the Shadow Crown. Then we have this other building over here. Where is it? Nope. That's weird. There should be a recruitment building for getting units, other kinds of units like Kornath Greatswords. It's kind of weird. Alright, well. That's a bit weird, I guess.
There is only vengeance.
Alright, that's fine. We're gonna do that. Get recruit patrols to weaken any forces they send.
Heroic dances, so
That,
shall I.
Route Launcher, Shreya. Let's get replenished troops. We need more replenishment because that's helpful. ALITH ANAR also has a few other mechanics. I didn't even go over the mechanics. So we have the Court of the Shadow Lands. His suitable climate is Wasteland. The invocation of Morheg summons a unique hand of the Shadow Crown. That's an assassin that can never fail. Plus 10 movement range and minus 1 turn for all global recruitment units. Pretty good.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
So we gotta get the Shrine of Cain. which we will do when we take over.
My realm.
So we also have this mechanic up here. We have to take out different guys who are like threats to Ulthuan. So we got Talaris Dreadbringer and Exarian.
Not one
Not
Druki on NagarathyE.
Marathi, I guess. She's no threat. Don't be ridiculous. Some of them. Spear wall and turn. His other mechanic is he has stalk, so there's a chance to ambush on any attack he does, like the Skaven. And his other mechanic is he can use the Underway. Although, strangely, he can't use the Underway or the Shadow Way or whatever it's called in NagarathyE. Which is interesting. So, it's definitely interesting.
What?
Oh great,
There was only
it's the
vengeance.
Dreadfleet. How the... Alright.
When Loic dances, so shall I.
We're gonna head out to NagarathyE. What happened to the Dreadfleet?
Loic's fury.
Alright, this is the closest landing.
Make
so
way.
Let's head out. On our boat. We're having to head back to NagarathyE. This is just
Behold, elven beauty.
strangest logic. It's quite a big leap of logic. He's going to kill Marathi so that he
Burden
can
of
defend
the
NagarathyE. We
Shadowlands.
leave NagarathyE exposed enough where a Dark Elf Legion literally takes over, and I have to go back. And that ALITH ANAR also has minus 50 upkeep for Shadow Walkers and Shadow Warrior units, which is nice. We also have another legendary lord,
Order must be maintained.
Altar, the Prince of Shadows. And that's buffs when you're in allied territory. And we also have the unique, the ALITH Princess. So that's like an ALITH version. And the ALITH Prince, as you can see.
Shadow Stalker. Ready.
It's war.
To battle.
It's war, you dark elf scum.
Never. Attack now. Now we strike. To me, Shadow
Pop into
Warriors.
battle. Scourge of Cain. Now, I'm not sure where Talaris' force is. He might have gone into Avalorn. He does that sometimes. So we're gonna just unleash devastation upon these traitors who've dared to return to NagarathyE.
Acknowledge!
And it is nighttime. Isn't that just perfectly thematic?
We will obey.
And I bet you're like, oh, Thomas, I bet these spearmen are
Spearmen!
NagarathyE. You're wrong. Damn. Behold. This is the uniforms and heraldry mod for the High Elves.
We control the skies!
Oh yeah, because they're Phoenix. So they have heraldry. You can see lots of images of ravens and moons. And a few of knives. So that's,
Shadow
that's
Warriors.
cool.
For duty!
Makes your normal troops, if you decide to use any, cooler.
Archers.
We also have some normal archers. Alright.
The enemies of order must be destroyed.
Shadow Warriors!
Aster Princess!
One thing I don't
Spearman!
really like is the fact that
order!
all the voice lines are the same.
It will be done!
You know, because there is the Hand of the Shadow Crown guy, and he does have
Understood.
unique voice lines. but the mod doesn't use it for anything except I think a few unique units. But I would have really liked it if they also used it for like the ALITH ANAR Prince.
It's a reveal!
Completely arrogant constantly. You know, so these are the Shadow Walkers. Shadow Walkers and some Shadow Warriors. The Shadow Warriors have helmets. That makes them, in my eyes, kind of cool.
Aster Guardian!
Now you might notice, or you probably didn't notice, but I'm going to point it out. She has Aranessa's.
It shall be
Remember
done.
Aranessa? Yeah, she has her animation, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Slay them!
So Aranessa, the pirate queen we played a while ago.
What orders?
Kill them all. Revenge.
Shadow Warriors!
Revenge. And obviously the Shadow Guard have the animations from the Dark Elf
Shadow
Swordsman,
Dancer.
so they look pretty brutal. End battle, I guess. So we're gonna retake Nagarathyie. That is the goal. And then take out Marathi, but that'll probably have to wait. It's a damn shame, given the Skaven another faction. Disappointing. I mean, they couldn't have done anything for the Beastmen. Nothing. Instead, they've added another overpowered Skaven. I mean, like, come on. The two DLC Skaven factions have nukes and the ability to wipe out an entire kingdom in a single turn. I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but when you literally delete them off the face of the earth, it's like...
Garrison it with my warrior.
Join us.
ALITH ANAR. Shadow Warriors. What?
CA. They like this. I like the Skaven. I like Queek, and I think they have a cool aesthetic. Lots of rat dudes, green coloring everywhere. I think they're pretty cool. But come on, another lord?
Of course.
Really? Really?
Burden of the Shadowlands.
Let's look at some of his things. We have Revenant, causes fear, and -9 leadership, local region like Malagor. Ruthless, that's more melee attack. Sworn to Vengeance, that's more stuff for looting. Revenant, Spectre, Renegade, and Shadow King. Unfortunately, none of this stuff gives him terror, which I'm very disappointed about.
A rival power comes to parley, demanding
Get
a
outta here.
change in...
I mean, do we just like let anyone into the Shadow Court or the court of the Shadowlands? Some random blind human just wanders
only
in
vengeance.
and he becomes the advisor.
Not one Druki on
Like,
Nagarathyie.
guys. Alright. Well, looks like Tor and Lek. You know, if we take the Phoenix Gate, we might be able to lock him out of the rest of Nagarathyie. You know? Although it will be a tough fight. Lots of guys there. Narian? Is this the remnants of whatever army they had? So let me see the shadow. With the Druki holding most of Nagarathyie, including the Shattered Cane, the King's Vengeance of campaign of vengeance is at risk. Anar must drive the enemy from his homeland, not let any being too close to the Widowmakers. We gotta get that.
Revenge.
No.
Yeah, we can take it.
When Loic dances, so shall I.
Ill considered.
Fear us! Nagarathyie
no
prepares
resolve?
for...
Ah, it's fine.
Lurk in
wouldn't
its shadows.
dare.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
I think I just dared.
I am ready.
And we'll be replenished in like 2 turns. Easy. Although there is the problem of the Shrine of Cain. It's got a pretty tough garrison.
We are ill at ease.
Yeah, it's pretty weird it's not there. Build defenses. Trust no one. I think I might be going with the same strategies I did with my Malekith
There is only
campaign.
vengeance.
You know, defenses everywhere, trust no one, strike first. Although, let's be honest, I have that in all my campaigns. Reaver, easy. Doomglades, Hag Hall. And I am gonna rename this to the Raven Gate. Oh, it looks like that Beastman herd. There are a lot of Beastmen in that.
Allow me.
Shadow Stalker.
There are actually more herds in
Attend.
Nagaroth or
Make
Nagaroth
camp.
than the Empire, which isn't really lore accurate, but eh.
I agree.
Oh, we got Sutharek over here with his chariot spam.
I bid you welcome to the court of the Phoenix King.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna make any treaties with these elves.
Not one Druki on Nagaroth.
It's a damn shame.
Dash the rocks with traitor's blood. Ready to battle.
Anlek will fall.
No.
Yes.
My realm. Time for blood.
Alright, we can take it.
To me,
Falls
Shadow-
off.
Take it for the Welloic dances, so shall
Take
I.
it for the line of an R. So now it's just the Shrine of Cain, okay. Probably gonna
Burden
have
of
to
the
fight that
Shadowlands.
one.
Shadowlands.
Let me just quickly. Raven Gate. Kind of looks like a raven.
Shadow King.
The image. And if you're wondering, guys, I say this every time. The next
We have
campaign I'm going
shaped
to do
this world.
is going to be Chaos Undivided, so probably Kolek. But that probably won't be for a while, because
I kneel
I got
before
I
Eothliz.
got a lot of stuff to do in this campaign. A lot of scores to settle. Got all of Nagaroth to slay and to defend Ulthuan. But this should be a really fun campaign. I've always enjoyed ALITH ANAR.
There is only vengeance.
Dragoth? Ah, damn it. Come on. I don't like it.
Your prestige grows.
Get out of here, human. Alright. You know, one time I was playing ALITH ANAR. It was Vortex. Look, Nagaroth is kind of expanded in Vortex. And you know what it told me to do? You know what settlement it told me for that quest? It was Dawn's Light. You know where that is? The frickin' Southlands.
Loic Fury.
Remember my Krokhgar campaign? That random elf settlement that got, like, raised when I showed up?
Not
by the
one
Beastmen?
Druki on Nagaroth.
Remember
Moving
them?
unseen.
That's the place I had to go. And I started Karend Kar. Karend Kar.
Short-sighted. For Nagaroth,
Here we go. We have summoned a Hand of the Shadow Crown. Sorry, dude.
to kill is not enough.
See you later. He's dead.
ALITH
Guys, I
ANAR.
just totally pranked
We
Talaris
stalk. Move.
Talaris Dreadbringer. About to take the Widowmaker. Although we'll have to siege this place out.
Don't presume to stride where I patrol. That will be a fatal error.
Go away. Not interested. He does have a point, though. If you go near my territory...
Keep your demands short.
You know, Beastmen, we're not so different, you and I. You hate Dark Elves, I hate Dark
Shattered
Elves.
realm.
What is this foolishness?
Totally just pranked
Now
the
we
Dark
strike.
Elves.
Nagareth vengeance!
See, that's a pretty tough garrison. So we are gonna siege them out.
Time for battle! From the shadows!
From the shadows. Set up a garrison at the Raven Gate. So no one can get into Ulthuan, or into Nagareth. Nagareth is ours and will always be.
The Asa are troubled.
Yeah. Let's spread some untainted.
Attack now!
Enter.
I welcome my southern kin.
If I must. A trade agreement? Yeah, sure.
Welcome to Nagareth, kin. I hope it's not too shocking.
Pranked. Yeah. So, ALITH ANAR doesn't really like the other High Elf. He sees that they're not really willing to do what
You
he
summon the
needs to be
Shadow King.
done. What do you want?
Do you serve with the warriors of Nagareth?
Declare war on me and I'll kill. Yeah, sure. Oh, they're coming out! This is gonna be a good scrap, lads.
Your king calls! It's war!
Alright, lads. We're gonna hit them hard and fast. Shadow warriors are gonna shoot them to pieces before they arrive. The rest of us are gonna tear them to shreds once they do. They do have some cavalry, which might be a problem. It's war. So they have some Hargoneth execution. They have a lot of stuff. We're literally on the Isle of Cain. There's the Shrine of Cain. And yeah,
Orders received.
Malekith
As
does
you
look
say.
like Cain. I
For
think it was
duty.
intended to be like that, even though Marathi is really a servant of Athari and Slaanesh,
It shall be done.
which is a bit of a weird choice if you're actively serving someone else. Now, where is that general?
Princess of Ulthuan,
I better get to sniping.
champion of order.
Shadow warriors, march!
We all have stock, so they're not gonna see us for a while. Or ALITH ANAR. Does he have stock? ALITH, do you have stock? No, but I don't think they can see it. So I have a large group of shadow warriors behind this little ridge. So we're gonna hit them with a hail of fire once they come into range.
It shall be done. Acknowledged. Advance! Forward!
Annihilate them! I
ALITH,
give the
get her.
orders!
ALITH missing is pretty out of character, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna try to divide their forces. Obviously, they
Noble
can't see
lady.
these guys, so we have them hidden behind the ridge. So they're gonna fall into our trap. We're gonna divide them. We're gonna riddle them with arrows as they approach. They're almost in range. So they're gonna have to get her, ALITH.
Shadow warriors, attack!
Acknowledged.
Hey, guys, come on! You reveal your position just to shoot at a random mage that ALITH is already
We
shooting.
will obey. Without fail. For duty.
Alright, the plan is still working. Just need to be a little more precise.
Loyal. Assyrian guides us.
ALITH
Get
ANAR!
her, ALITH.
Destroy them!
This is why you wear armor. So you don't get your head chopped off
Yes.
by an angry elf guy.
Shadow warriors. For the king. Understood.
Where the-
Seal.
Where the hell do you think you're going? Huh? Deserting?
Shadow warriors.
Coming out to attack us was a bad idea. discount Shadow Warriors.
Without fail. Shadow Warriors.
It is done. St. Louis,
What the hell?
Princess of Althwan.
Forward.
Minate.
Beneath.
The shadow.
Ah, you idiots! Retreat.
We advance! Asser forward! We will obey!
It will be done.
They're getting a bit
Move!
close. Think you can
Asa,
retreat?
move! It will be done.
AI runs away from anything, but when anything actually gets
Asa,
close,
boy!
it's like, nope,
Loyal!
we are fine here. Retreat,
Swiftly!
for God's sake.
Hold!
Lads,
Pull
come
back!
on. What the fuck are you doing? They're quite...
Shadow Warriors.
yeah, obviously.
Althwan. Understood.
For duty.
Are you skirmishers or not?
Can
Shoot
I
while
be
you retreat,
praised,
for God's sake.
as you say.
Assur, advance.
Now we're gonna rain fire on them from up on the hill. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Understood.
AI is brain dead sometimes.
No mercy.
Why are they throwing
obey.
their cavalry
Araya!
at random?
Understood. It will be done.
Understood. For order.
Without fail!
Acknowledged.
Shadow
Give
Warriors.
enough distance, shoot them full of holes.
Death to all.
Except for you
Orders
idiots who
received.
have ran yourself
Setting
into a
forth.
literal corner. Retreat. That's more like it.
Shadow Warriors.
We will obey!
Get stuck in! No quarter for these traitors. How we doing?
Daughter
over-
of Althwan.
What? The hell? Oh no! Harkeneth
To
executioners!
battle.
Shit, retreat! ALITH ANAR!
Shadow Dancer.
Out of your...
Striking forth. I give the orders. Warden of Shadow.
Someone who's apparently elusive to catch for that was pretty easy.
Shadow Warriors.
It will be done.
It shall be done!
How does it feel to chase
the fray!
skirmishers all around the map,
It
and
shall
then when
be
they
done.
turn around, they beat you in melee?
Acknowledged.
Feels bad,
Without
doesn't
fail.
it?
For duty.
Revenge! Kill them all! Alright, ALITH ANAR's,
Lowest champion.
making a run for it.
Forward.
Which is good, because he was gonna die.
Onward.
He was quite literally gonna die. Oh yeah, just so you know guys, this is what all of Nagaroth actually looks like, not just the Shrine of Cain.
Princess of Althwan.
There are no custom maps for Nagaroth besides on the Shrine. Which is kind of weird, you know? You'd think, seeing how Nagaroth will probably
It
be
shall
the
be.
centerpiece of a lot of battles between
As you say!
Avalon and Hagreef or Harganeth when they attack.
Orion.
You'd think they'd make a few more custom maps
Shadow
for the Shrine of
Warriors.
Cain, or
Black
for
Eye.
Nagaroth, instead of 5 for Nagaroth for the,
ALITH
shrine, the
ANAR.
Isle of Cain itself.
Agreed.
It's kind of weird. Honestly, battles aren't probably going to happen on the Isle. Chasing these traitors into the sea.
We cleanse.
And pretty much all the
Spearman.
Nagarothi are as bloodthirsty as
Curse
ALITH
all
ANAR.
Druki.
Yeah, as you can see. He's a
Attack.
bit angry.
Spearman. It will be done.
Shadow Warriors.
Get him.
Spearmen. For our ancestors.
Asturian wills it.
It will be done.
ALITH ANAR just
As you say. Understood. Orders received.
You can just do that. You can't.
Enough!
ALITH ANAR!
ALITH has really good range. He can really hit some pretty crazy shots like that. His bow he's using, it's called the bow. And it, I think it was forged, it was a gift from Loic to Kurnos.
Shadow warriors.
That's the elven goddess of the moon and the hunt, respectively. So that's why you see a lot of
ALITH ANAR.
hunt and moon imagery everywhere, because they're really a fusion of those two gods. Pretty interesting. I think the
Shadow
bow was
warriors.
made by Volvo on request from Loic.
Slay them!
Our resolve falters!
Cowards!
For duty.
Now you're just watching them die. Get in there.
Our resolve is failing!
Vengeance! I'll show them!
Druki blood flows!
King and country!
Alright, there we go. That's the victory. Enter. You're in battle. Why do I... That's sick. Alright. So I think we might have to remain in Nagarathyie for a bit until we get it somewhat built up, and then, you know, deal with the inevitable rebellions from all those upstart Nagarathyie who are going to rebel against ALITH ANAR. Everybody knows that's exactly how High Elf society works. If these guys get wiped out, if you got wiped out, you truly are useless. Are those the guys who just kind of stood there? Shooting. AI does it perfectly, but when I try it, no. Don't be ridiculous. So, we're gonna easily take the shrine next turn. Because, obviously, there aren't many of them left. I'd say my plan worked, but...
Send a message.
Yep, killed them all. No prisoners.
Time for battle!
Okay. The Sword of Cain. Ooh, the sword. It calls to me. Sword of Cain will always be drawn to the powerful. You have defeated its most recent owner, and even as their body cools, the sword calls to you. The power of the god bound within the blade is waiting to be unleashed.
Now we strike!
Yes! Vengeance will be mine.
Fight them! Nagarathyie, fear us!
Vengeance will be mine. These traitors will pay.
Your king
For everything
calls.
they have
It's war.
Yes. Although everyone will hate us because, well,
Don't presume to stride where I patrol.
I've just yoinked the sword. Yes. Yes. Old core hook man ripper, my friend. How we doing?
Nagarathyie, vengeance!
Yes!
No mercy! To me, Shadow Warriors!
I think ALITH ANAR can take this single-handedly. But I suppose we should send in the rest of the army as well. These Druki. Oh. I think this basically seals Marathie's fate and all the Dark Elves until inevitably I have to get rid of it so the other elves won't kill me. I think the Sword of Cain is super powerful and cool. However, I feel like the buffs really or the debuffs are really, really bad. However,
Spearman!
there is, say, a situation where 90% of those
For duty!
buffs don't apply. Say, if you were, I don't know, a horde.
It will be done!
Can you see where I'm going with it? We're gonna get the sword as Kolek. I've done it a lot of times as the
It shall be
Beastman,
done.
Might as well do it as Kolek.
As you say!
But obviously, that's not happening just today.
Shadow Warriors!
So yeah, we're just gonna murder all these elves,
ALITH
or
ANAR.
these dark elves.
Defender of Ulthuan! Asur Guardian!
Might as well not be
Sons
elves.
of-
The enemies of our order
ALITH ANAR.
must be destroyed!
Vengeance!
Oh yeah, ALITH ANAR may or may not go completely insane
Order
while
to see.
using the sword. Just so you know,
ALITH
kind of a
ANAR!
bit of the main snag. You kind of lose your mind a bit. But ALITH ANAR dies during this, I swear to God. You kind of lose your mind. Oh yeah, that's what it does. It's a super powerful thing. Although that cast was accidental. How much
Shadow
health does
Dancer.
ALITH ANAR have? I'm a bit worried. Although he should be fine.
Shadow
Go
warriors.
on.
Understood!
What are you gonna do? Wait around?
Orders received!
Do
On
something
about.
about it.
Immediately!
There he is.
Bleed them!
Destroy them! Agreed!
As you can see. I thought he was gonna like disembowel a dark elf or something. Yeah, he's really strong. Although he's super weak, so
Ulthuan!
or super like health-wise.
Shadow Warriors!
Kill
Attack!
these shades. They're discount shadow warriors.
Incoming!
But the rest of our shadow warriors and walkers are seizing the walls.
Warden of Shadow!
They're charging us!
Cowards. Now our Nagarathyie spears have arrived. They're gonna pour out, secure these walls.
Look out! Missile fire!
To glory!
And you know it's kind of weird. You know the story with Tyrion and Olariel, where they run away from the Dark Elves who invaded Ulthuan? Why is ALITH ANAR not even like
For the Shadow
mentioned? Because it says that they like took over half of Ulthuan. You know. I assume that
Annihilate
includes
them.
Nagaryth, so I don't really
Spearman.
see that happening, especially
Scion of
post
Anara
Killed
Sundering.
enough.
Seal!
There's a very ragged group of Hardnet executioners left.
Nagarat! Victory awaits!
Also, Tyrion will never, Malekith will never be Phoenix King. The Shadow King will always
Shadow warriors!
be there to counter
ALITH
him.
ANAR!
Incoming enemy fire!
Loic's curse!
Get out of here!
Die, Druki!
I was doing a lot of shooting for a guy who has the Sword of Cain. Oh yeah, the Shadow Phoenix, it is ethereal and has magic aura. It also causes terror. And it has a physical resistance of 63, and an aura of protection, along with a ward save of 12, and a siege attacker, which is nice, because ALITH ANAR doesn't have
my
siege
bow!
attacker in the early game.
Spearman!
Which is very annoying, 'cause you have to siege out,
Destroy!
you have to wait a bit
Attack!
until you can attack Hellebron. Yeah, that's more like it, Aleph. Stab him with the sword. I really wish someone made like a custom model for the Sword of Cain that anyone can have.
Die,
It's
weakling!
like really the sword. Big deal.
Orders received!
I give the order!
It also causes rampage. So it's quite powerful. What's happening over here? Oh.
Shadow Warriors!
Curse, old Druki!
It shall be done.
Keep going.
We will
Keep
obey.
pushing forward.
As you say. Oriole!
The Shadow King!
ALITH ANAR is very low. Bit of a problem. I'm sure it's fine.
At your command, it shall be.
Get moving.
ALITH ANAR!
ALITH ANAR is very low.
We will obey.
Get him!
Drooking blood flows.
Can't be running away now.
Let others die.
No mercy!
Spearmen!
We will obey! Lakoi!
Did I intentionally kill ALITH ANAR so he drops
Shadow
the sword?
Warriors.
Is that a good idea? Nah, probably not.
Acknowledged. Without fail. Defending order.
I can just get rid of it in like 20 turns.
Cain, forgive me.
By Osurian!
This is madness!
You're damn right it is. Chaos, one could say. Oh yeah. Sword of Cain causes terror also. Yeah, I think this might count him as dead when we end this. I like the Sword of Cain. It's cool, but the debuffs it gives, it's just not really that worth it. I wanted to use it because it's obvious. I couldn't resist. Sword of Cain. But should probably get rid of it. So it might be wise to send ALITH on a literal suicide mission. In the hopes that he would die. Although I think this might count him as dead, as he only had 200 like health left, which isn't a lot. Oh, he's still alive.
Channel its riches to Nagarathyve. ALITH ANAR.
Alright, the Shadow Crown has been grabbed. So that gives +5 public order, +10 success chance. The passive ability, which is the Shadow Crown. That's plus melee attack, more ability range, and plus speed. So that's nice.
When Loic
And,
dances,
you're wondering,
so shall I.
that's his little, like, tiara thing on his head. Might be a bit, rude to call it that, but it's what it is. Get more Shadow Walkers. Unless you're training, sure. We should get another army in Aberheim.
You must restore order.
Yeah, sure.
Never again. By Anar's bidding.
Welcome to the party. Alright, that should start you off nicely. So yes, we are going to use the Choppa of Cain, as I will call it from now until I get rid of it. It gives -10 relations with everyone. Everybody already hates me. I don't really care. -2 public order, I think, at this level. Which is bad, but it's... I already have public order, bro, so that's not going to change anything. A virtuous noble. Oh.
I will share my experience.
Okay. Let's upgrade Tor and Lex. We can get more stuff. More stuff is good. You can take that. That's pretty true. You know, I don't. With all the times Malekith has controlled Nagarathyve, I don't really know why he hasn't taken the sword for himself. Oh, we got my old friend Korik Manripper. How we doing?
The people are rested.
I bow to one king.
We might have a Coas rebellion soon. And the Vanguard guys I'm recruiting, those are like spearmen with axes. So they're pretty nice. Oh, wait, no, it's Dark Elves. Dark Elves! That won't stand. They'll be dead. Second guys. Okay. Okay, I think that just got raised by a Chaos Rebellion.
Cease this!
Well, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is the first part of my Nagaroth playthrough. Next time we'll probably go after Marathi and finish rebuilding Ulthuan. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember to subscribe.